This is Wicked Roadie, a wicked good podcast about Rhode Island events and life. Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Mary Larson.
And I'm Ben DeCastro. Thank you so much for tuning in. The end of April is here. It's winding down. We've had enough rain, so I'm ready for the Mayflowers. I don't know about you.
Amen. You know, what I have liked about the rain, though, is that it's been washing this very new, rich pollen down the drains.
Totally. You know, when I look at a big puddle and I see just this film of green pollen on top of it,
Yep.
I say better there than in here, as in my nose and my,
Your house.
my sinuses.
Yes.
And, it just, it's double Zyrtec time for Ben.
That's it.
This month.
I'm a Zyrtec Flonase kind of girl. That's my cocktail.
You start doing your thing. Have you ever done the neti pot?
Yes. I'm a huge fan.
A huge fan. I have one somewhere. So that shows you how much I use it.
Does it freak you out?
It's not that it freaks me out. I just, I don't know. It's more of
freaks you out.
No, it doesn't freak me. I mean, listen, I was a lifeguard. I've been underwater before.
Yeah.
I've gotten water up the schnoz before plenty of times. But I just, to me, it works. I know that. I don't know if I just don't take the time to do it. It's so much easier just to swallow a little Zyrtec.
Yeah. I hear you.
Make the magic happen. Speaking of magic. Have you tried the diabetic special, the unicorn, over at Starbucks?
I have not yet. I actually thought about it this morning. It's raining. We're recording on Wednesday. It's raining a lot. I was at Target right when it opened at 8 a.m. because that's mom life.
Yep.
And I thought about it. I really thought. I said, maybe I should just get that unicorn frappuccino, and totally upset the barista who has to spend 5 minutes making it. Have you tried it?
No. To be candid, it looks terrible.
What does it taste like, supposedly?
I don't know. A terrible birthday cake full of shame, as some people have described it. But it's like, no, it's no.
It's taking the world by storm.
It's in multiple ways. There are some people who like it. The Holderness family have a healthy alternative version of it. A different version. You can make it home, so you save a ton of money.
Perfect.
Because I think it's like $40 to buy the drink. And they made it yesterday. Of course, I shared my video. I took a position last week when I was in Fort Wayne of standing up for the unicorn. So we'll share that on the Wicked Roadie page. The protest.
Yeah.
Save the unicorns. It's made with actual unicorn bits. It's let the unicorns live in peace, not pieces, kind of stuff.
I love it. I love how also, as we're recording, talking about this incredibly crazy drink. Let's be real. You and I both have Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh yeah,
we're just keeping it basic. We're keeping it real, like true Rhode Islanders do.
That's it. All we would have to do is mention Best Eatin' and Honeydew and Sip and Dip to get all the other major chains.
And
of
Maz.
Course, yes, Maz. But there's a ton of small coffee shops that are out and about, and they do a great service to our community, keeping everybody sort of happy and
caffeinated.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing. So whether you're listening while you're at a various coffee shop, of course, our friends over at Brewed Awakenings are too. If you're listening while you're on the road at a coffee shop, working, or just getting some errands done, just sit back, listen, and enjoy the episode. And if you hear something that piques your interest, we'll have all the links and info for you in our show notes and on our website, wickedroadiepodcast.com.
All right, Ben, what do we have going on this weekend that is wicked interesting?
Calling all parents and kids, it is the annual Touch a Truck at Carty's Furniture and Mattresses in Swansea, Mass. Now listen, this is technically right over the border, so this could have fallen into the borderline segment, but Carty's is a Rhode Island institution, and this event is huge, and it's with Cat Country 98.1 from 11 to 2 on Sunday. They will have trucks of all shapes and sizes, fire trucks, police cars, the big wheels tow truck fleet. They'll have tractors and so much more. Plus, they'll have different activities for you to do and check out while you're there. This is no cost to attend.
Wow.
This is a free event. But what they ask is that you bring a donation of a new unopened package of children's socks, underwears, or diaper. Underwear.
I got that.
I think back to an episode of The Muppet Show where Miss Piggy was looking through a dresser, and she just goes, underwear, 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 underwear. There you go, my ADHD kicking in. But all this goes to benefit Project Undercover, and they work with so many great local organizations to help get kids the
undergarments,
the basic needs like undergarments, because some of these kids just don't have it. They don't have enough, and you know how uncomfortable it can be, and how it's a health issue, it's a comfort issue, it's a self-confidence issue, especially as the child develops and gets a little older and is going to school,
gym class,
certainly. So. No cost to attend. All these vendors, Cardi's Furniture, Cat Country, they all come together to make this event happen. And there will literally be a ton of people there.
Awesome.
Which is great. Bring a camera, take photos. You can touch the truck. Some of the best trucks there sometimes are like the Arpin truck, the backside of an Arpin moving truck, because it's empty, and the kids go in there and run around and round and round. They burn all the energy off, and then they go home and take a nap.
Nap
the rest
time
of the
for
day.
everyone. I love how it ends, at 2. So you can go there at 11 and really tire them out.
Or you could leave Tall Dad in the car with the napping kids while you run through Cardi's, and I think they have 5 years no interest this week. And
hey.
So you can get a lot of great for it. Get all your outdoor stuff, because you guys have a beautiful new patio.
I know, we do need to get patio furniture.
And you can do all that or while the kids are running around and you're inside shopping, whatever. They'll make it work for you. They'll make it work for you.
This is the Cardi's near Eskimo King too, right?
Well, it certainly is. And just for afterwards, if you need a pick me up there with your ice cream, absolutely, you can go right over to Eskimo King. Absolutely. So check that out. That's happening on Sunday, April 30th, from 11 to 2 p.m. at Cardi's Furniture in Swansea.
That's what's wicked interesting. And now here's what's wicked fun in the 401. You know how people do this crazy thing where they run away from bulls?
Yeah, it sounds smart in theory, but it's the fact that they put themselves in the way to begin with that is their sanity.
Yeah. Well, you can actually do a much safer version of that.
Oh, good.
In Providence this Sunday from 8 to 3 p.m. It's called Get Gored for Good, the 2017 Running of the Bulls. So here's what happens. The Providence Roller Derby ladies put on these helmets that actually have like bull horns on them.
Okay.
And you are going to be chased by these roller bulls, they like to call. They're going to have red paintbrushes, and they're going to try to paint you, aka gore you, as you run. It is, designed as a 1-part fun run and then 1-part street party. This is going to be so incredibly fun. I have not yet been able to go to this event. And let me tell you, I see pictures every single year. It is fun for all ages. People wear these t-shirts, these white t-shirts that they get, and they just keep getting painted by these roller derby girls. So it is a brilliant, fun event. It all raises money for the Amos House.
Yeah, I mean this is an event. Our friend Mike Bottaro, he's an attorney. His office gets involved with this, and they've been talking about this for a while. This is really the part I like about it, which is different from when they do this over in Spain, is you can reason with these bulls, these roller bulls.
How?
By just having a conversation, just saying hi.
Please don't gore me.
Yeah. You can't do that with a regular normal bull.
Yeah.
And nothing against bulls. I mean, I'm sure they do great. Hopefully we beat them with the Celtics this weekend, but it just, no. It's this is a much safer, happier, friendlier, and it's for a good cause.
And let me tell you, so I'm not really into running. Like, this is a 5K. You can also do a much shorter route that they have. I've never been one to be like, you know what? I just want to run. But if something was chasing me that had horns and was going to paint me, you better believe I would probably run my fastest 5K ever.
You'd probably run even faster if you were doing it in Spain with a bull who's unreasonable and doesn't really care. So check that out. That's what, Sunday?
Sunday.
All right,
Sunday
awesome,
morning.
Awesome. Hey, this Sunday as well. A lot of things happening. When we started pulling the events for this weekend, it was just we don't have enough hours in the day to talk about them all, but some of the greatest ones. The Autism Project will host their 15th annual Imagine Walkin' Family Fun Day for Autism on Sunday, April 30th at Goddard Park in Warwick. So let's follow this schedule. You can get gored in Providence, go touch a truck in Swansea.
Perfect.
Come back to Warwick and be part of the Imagine Walkin' Family Fun Day. They will have all sorts of different events happening. They'll have a reptile show, an obstacle course, a bounce house, face painting, arts, crafts, and more. And new this year, they will have a sensory tent.
Nice.
Which is great, especially for those who are, susceptible to that.
Yes.
And also, another side note, we've talked about Trinity Rep in the past. I don't know if you heard this. This was actually brand new this week. Next year, all the shows they do will include a sensory-friendly performance.
Oh, my gosh.
They've done that every year for the Christmas Carol.
Correct.
We talked about that on an episode of Carpooling with Ben. They will be doing that for every show. So if you are a person who would like to take advantage of that, be sure to check out Trinity Rep's page because they'll have that information. Aside from that, this event is happening 9 a.m. registration, 10 o'clock is the opening remarks, and this is, of course, happening at Goddard Park, like we said, on Sunday. It all benefits the Autism Project Rhode Island. It's the Autism Project Imagine Walk and Family Fun Day.
You're talking about all these different events that are taking place outdoors, about how really the Rhode Island events calendars are jam-packed because spring has sprung. Well, we're going to be saying goodbye to the last wintertime farmers market.
Aww.
I know. The
Sorry
Pawtucket,
to see you go.
It's so sad. The Pawtucket Wintertime Farmers Market, they end in April, and then it moves to the outdoor location at Hope Street at Lippitt Park in Providence. So then it's outdoors through the whole spring and summer. So this last event, Saturday, 9 to 1, you can go get some great food, even like great produce and meats and cheeses and eggs. But they're going to make this one especially kid-friendly. There's going to be face painting and balloons, a chance to win some special giveaways, art activities, musical performances. There are musical performances at every single farmer's market that this group puts on. There's going to be a film screening from the Providence Children's Film Festival, and even seed art farm fun with the RI Farm to School. So really, it's a great way if you want to go get some local produce, get some local goods. If you do have allergies, it's a great time to get some local honey. Because if you eat local honey,
yes,
you are ingesting like the pollen and the plants, and it's going to help your body fight these allergies. So
build
just
an
a
immunity.
great, right? Isn't that brilliant?
Like Survivor.
So that's taking place this Saturday from 9 to 1.
What's better than building your immunity to any kind of allergens, including pet dander and stuff, than doing yoga with puppies and kittens on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. at Providence Power Yoga. Now, this is actually being held at their annex, which is on 16 Bassett Street in Providence. But you will do yoga with puppies and kittens, and all the proceeds go to benefit the Providence Animal Rescue League. Parl, as they call it.
That's where I got my cat.
There you go. Khaleesi,
who loves you.
Named after the dragon, or
the mother of dragons.
The mother of dragons
from Game of Thrones.
Right.
Correct.
Yes. I get that confused. Sorry, Khaleesi. My apologies.
Not the bakery.
This is going to be a joyful practice with a new litter of puppies, and they're going to be around 7 weeks old by Sunday. So
my gosh, so cute!
And some adorable little kittens, all in need of a home. You donate $20 to take the class, and this is one of those things where you're going to laugh. You're going to want to take photos. You're going to want to give your phone to somebody else and say, hey, watch me do downward dog while this cat is standing on my butt.
Amazing.
So
it's a great way to actually bond with these animals if you are thinking about adopting.
Yeah.
Why not just giggle and laugh with your friends and play and stretch and see how they interact with you as well. This is brilliant.
You could find out, and maybe you want to pick the puppy or kitty that doesn't come bother you during your practice, because if you're practicing at home, it's like, okay, well, that little guy over there in the corner has left me alone, so maybe they'll leave me alone when I'm practicing at home.
Personal
and I won't become
space.
a YouTube sensation because the cat is going to come knock me over and cause all sorts of chaos. So that's happening on Sunday morning at 8:30, yoga with puppies and kittens.
All right, so you're doing the yoga, you're touching the trucks, you're going out for these different walks. You are going to be hungry, guys. Mm-hmm. So it's time for our wicked tasty suggestion of the week, the Eat, Drink, RI Festival. It's going on this whole week. And believe it or not, 3 of the 4 events are already sold out.
Wow.
Yes, they have hit it out of the park. You're going to be seeing tons of Instagram photos, Facebook photos of your friends and other people going to these great events. But the event that still has tickets is the Creme de la Creme. Look at me. I'm using like a little food reference right there. It's the grand tasting that takes place Saturday from noon to 4 at the Rhode Island Convention Center. Now, you are going to be able to taste samples of over 60 locally produced beer, wine, spirits, as well as a huge abundance of local food from all different like food presenters and restaurants. The top chefs in Rhode Island are going to be there. It's just going to be just this really fun place. Nick's on Broadway. We love Nick. He's going to be there. Chef Billy Manzo from Federal Hill Pizza, who we just recently talked about, he's going to be there. Easy Entertaining's going to be there, featuring some food with Blackbird Farms meats. It's just so delicious. There's going to be food authors. There's going to be signings. This is a foodie's mecca. If you like sweet foods, there's going to be ice cream and ice pops and yogurt and slushies and shakes. And I mean, you can go for 4 hours and just learn about the bounty that Rhode Island has to offer.
That's so great. And, you know, this could actually almost also be a romantic, a wicked romantic. So this is like a first date. And listen, the tickets are $75, but that includes all your food and beverage, sampling's offered, and everything that's there. You're supporting the local economy. Mm-hmm. You're getting a great exposure. At that ticket price, I'm going to guess there's not going to be a ton of kids around. So this would be great if you like to go to events that don't have a lot of kids, which is fine. And most importantly, I see here that there will be ice cream. So I'm in.
Right, there you go. It's really a great event. I've been in the past. Super, super fun. And, you know, you're going to leave full, but you're also going to leave knowing all of these restaurants that you want to check out, all of these different foods that you want to check out that are from right here in Rhode Island.
Perfect. All right, as we said in the beginning of the show, everything we talked about today can be found on our website, wickedroadiepodcast.com.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. And listen, if you're going to any of these events, I was talking about Instagram, man, you got to use the hashtag WickedRoadie. And even if you don't take photos, search the hashtag WickedRoadie. You're going to see so many fun things to do. If none of these events caught your ear, search the hashtag. You're going to get inspired to check out different things in this beautiful ocean state.
Yeah, and it might not even be an event. It might just be, hey, go check out this part of Rhode Island you've never seen before.
Yes.
So that's awesome. Hey, if you want to be part of our program, we have wonderful advertising and sponsorship opportunities available. You can email us at wickedroadiepodcast@gmail.com.
Until next time, I'm Mary Larson.
And I'm Ben DeCastro.
And you've been listening to Wicked Roadie. We'll have more for you next Thursday.